ton of factors, but some big ones are the team we have here and the team we partner with. HPs for the actual hardware, AVGs on the finishing side, but CERM also on the software side, connecting all of our different workflows. That's a huge part of our data infrastructure is live data feeds for whether that's consumptions or clockings or whatever it may be, job floor data getting dumped into CERM live continuously. And then on my side, on the accounting side, I can pour that all into Power BI because they set up a beautiful reporting structure CERM has with Power BI that I spend all sorts of time in. We're talking magazines and inserts for envelopes. I think I had a really early, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I didn't really fully understand what my dad did. So I said, I want to be an envelope salesman. Well, it's not exactly what he did, but I got there eventually. I got to be a printer. We still do have some of the same vendors and customers from 1956. So while a lot has changed, some things do get to stay the same. We get to serve the same customers we have for 50 plus years, 60, 70 years now. When we were a younger company, we primarily did craft beer labels, spanning nationwide brands, but a lot of your regional beer labels was where we started and grew into bigger brands, spirits, wineries, specialty foods. We're really all over the place in every grocery store. So we've been expanding and using primarily craft beer as our launching point, which has served us great, and they've been a great community. The word of mouth is great in the beer community. If we do right by a few dozen of them, they'll get our message out that we'll give them a good product when they want it and fix it if it's not right. I think it's pretty easy to work hard when you know the person that's going to get your work next is a friend. You want to go out of your way to make sure everybody's set up for success. Making an effort and being intentional about spending time together. It just kind of happens naturally when you find things in common with people you go and spend 8 or 10 hours a day with. The next thing you know, when you're off work, you're golfing together, playing video games together, getting a beer together. Like, oh, we're also just friends, not only coworkers anymore. But everybody likes the people they're around and really tries hard to let that effort carry on to the next person that is going to get their work. There definitely couldn't have been this facility without the success of Blue Label. When you walk through the doors, I come into a clean, nice facility. It makes it just easier to be in good moods, to be kind to each other, to do your best for the customer and do your best for each other. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still work, but I don't mind coming into this building. Hopefully everybody else doesn't either. In this industry, I want to say it's almost expected. If you're going to do business with someone, you expect them to give you a good quality when you want it. Those are kind of qualifying factors to us. If you can't start there, then you're going to have a really hard time starting at all. But to us, our competitors are also putting out very good quality products. So we have to have an even deeper infrastructure of always knowing what's going on at any point with any job, with any account. You want to believe everything's going to be perfect, 100% correct when you print it the first time. We know life doesn't always work that way. There's going to be an error. How you respond to that is really, I think, where we differentiate, that we're always going to be here to pick up the phone. We're going to get it right for you. We're going to find that solution for you. I like to think that's what kind of sets us apart, is we're not looking for a short-term return or anything like that. We're really in it for a long-term success of our customers, our employees, and the business itself. I think really long-term problem solving and efficiency where the heart of this has been. And they have a leadership team that thinks similarly to us in the way they look at the future. They have a strategic plan and it's well thought out. It's not a rush. It's not just short-term transactional way of thinking, which is really nice that you have an eye on the future while not letting the present get away from you. So just really having partners with the right things in mind. CERM has just been unbelievable. From where we started with them to where we are now looks very different, and that's because they're so open and have a great software and great people there that see the benefit of understanding the problems or understanding whatever we're going through, how to connect that old technology to new technology, which we definitely have some of that in here. They do a great job of keeping in contact with what their customers need, what their clients need, which is what we're trying to do. And it's really just passing through from our end customers all the way through to CERM of what each individual needs out of it, and we can tackle each one as they come. They're really incredible. With one customer needs one specific thing to change, we can reach out to CERM and say, hey, what do we think about doing this setup for this type of customer? Like, oh, that makes perfect sense. They'll get right on the phone with us, figure out a way to do it and solve that for the customer. never have to think about it again. It's all saved in the settings and defaults, so they really do make it easy to customize anything you need to customize, and if it doesn't already exist, they'll work with you and find you a solution. So they do a great job of being partners with us and being there when we need them and being formative and being on the cutting edge of technology when we need that. So it can look very different depending on the department, and that's kind of the beauty of it is we can kind of build out for every module that CERM has, we'll build out whole reporting structures for whatever that department needs, whether it's marketing, production data, customer order data, sales data, whatever you need to report over, you can quickly get live data back from CERM, which really transforms process improvement because then you can immediately, the plan, do, check, act gets a lot easier when you can start checking instantly and live if a process you put in place actually works. For me, it's incredible to be able to see in CERM, process improvement say they're going to do something, operation puts it through and you can see it in the numbers in the next week. It's really just a great way to do process improvement and really follow up on your plans and make sure you're achieving what you set out to. It is a tough one to actually put on paper because it does so much more than the ROI you can calculate. Because if you told me maybe 8 years ago, I'd be like, oh yeah, we place our orders in here. Now 8 years later, I'm like, oh, we can't run our business without it. It's just absolutely necessary. How it evolves and what it can do for you over time when you see the opportunities is just really incredible. I don't think there's anything like it that will match your really passion for what you're trying to do. As we progress and as our customer base progresses, as the way we work progresses, as we start using fun new technology and AI, they're very open to how to use that safely and efficiently. No matter who you talk to, whether it's Jan or Stefan or anybody I talk to there, they do deeply care about what you do every day and they want to help you get better at it. So they're there to listen and they're there to help all the time. And they have really a matching long-term vision to ours, which makes work with them and collaborating with them very easy.